Can you just start off, tell us what's the aim of Make the Future Singapore and Eco Marathon?
The purpose of Shell Eco Marathon Asia is to provide a platform to students from all over Asia to come up with innovative mobility solutions. That means look into the cars of the future and the energy that will power them and create the car that can drive the most miles with the least amount of fuel. Besides several innovations and patents that have come out of Shell Eco Marathon, which are the property of the universities and the students who develop it, so we only know about anecdotally about them, the biggest value that over the years has come out of it is that every year 5,000 to 10,000 students go through this program year after year, and they are going into industry with a very hands-on practical knowledge of how to run a project and how to focus on the critical parameters of mobility and energy efficiency. And they take that with them to their future employers and then translate it into the products that you and I are buying later to hit the road. I can give you some examples on technologies that have hit the road. I mean, you know, nowadays start-stop technology in vehicles is something that is relatively common in mid-sized cars. In Shell Eco Marathon, the participants already used that technology in the 80s in order to accelerate, run the engine hard, and then switch it off and coast, which is still a very successful way of preserving energy. Other technologies that have been developed relate, for instance, to very bespoke needle bearings, which make the wheels spin very long. So if a university developed a ceramic needle bearing for their front wheels, and when you would give their front wheel a good spin with your hand, the wheel would spin for 15 minutes. So really a great technology. Many technologies we see today are relating often to electronic technologies, especially in the battery, electric and hydrogen fuel cell category. How do you charge batteries effectively? How do you discharge the battery to prolong the life and extract more energy out of batteries, which is a very, very big research topic at many universities. We in Shell recognize that the energy challenge that we're faced with today requires more energy produced with significantly less CO2. And the Shell Eco Marathon, which has been running for over 30 years, has been a testament to just that objective. Because the students, ever since the first time we held it in 1985 in France, were trying to go a maximum amount of kilometers with the least amount of fuel and therefore emitting least amount of CO2. Just the winner in 1985 achieved 680 kilometers on a single liter of fuel, which by today has reached height of over 3,000 kilometers per liter of fuel. We in Shell recognize that the energy challenge that we're faced with today requires more energy produced with significantly less CO2. And the Shell Eco Marathon, which has been running for over 30 years, has been a testament to just that objective. Because the students, ever since the first time we held it in 1985 in France, were trying to go a maximum amount of kilometers with the least amount of fuel and therefore emitting least amount of CO2. Just the winner in 1985 achieved 680 kilometers on a single liter of fuel, which by today has reached height of over 3,000 kilometers per liter of fuel.
So what would be the end game here for Shell? If you can comment on that.
The Shell Eco Marathon for Shell is the investment in this platform to provide students with an opportunity around the world, and 51 countries have participated this year, to give them an opportunity to optimize energy efficient technologies, especially with a focus on automotive technologies, because we want to give the future scientific and engineering leaders a meaningful objective outside their classrooms to test their ingenuity, to get excited about it and see the end result on track.